the Jaguars number 1 overall pick again, and they did not F up the draft this year, right? I don't know. I mean, proof is in the pudding later down the road, right? But week number 1, they traveled to Washington, the Commanders, to take on Carson Wentz. Give me the Commanders in week 1. Week 2, the Colts traveled to Jaguars to take on the Jags, or to Jacksonville to take on the Jags. Give me the Jags in week 2. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be clicking early. I think Travis Etienne is going to be very, very hungry. They did do well in the draft. They picked up the $86 million man himself from Arizona. What the hell is his name? You know, that number 25th ranked receiver that they paid top money for. Yeah, him. He'll do good early in the season. Speaking of Justin Herbert here, Drew, week 3, the Jaguars travel to LA to take on the Chargers. Give me the Chargers in that one. I don't think that was even close. That one's going to be ugly early. Week 4, the Jaguars travel to Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles to take on a much improved Eagle team, like we said earlier. Give me the Eagles in this one. Then we have a real barn burner here. The cellar dwellers, that they like to say. The Houston Texans travel to Jacksonville to take on the Jags. This is going to be not a bottom dweller game. This is going to be a really good football game. If you guys like good, fundamental, young football, this is going to be the game to watch. Week 5 is going to be a good game to watch. Houston Texans and the Jaguars moving forward are going to be a lot of good games to watch. Game of the Jaguars in this Week 5 matchup. Houston they're going to battle. The Jaguars are going to come out on top toward the end. Week 6, Jaguars play the Colts again. Jaguars already beat the Colts once this season. The Colts get revenge. No chance. Week 7, Saquon Barkley and the Jaguars come into town. This is where I think Travis Etienne is going to start to hit that wall a little bit. He is going to realize that, hey, this isn't college. I can't run the ball for 30-plus times anymore and still be healthy game after game after game. The Giants are going to win a few games that they probably shouldn't, and they're going to lose some games that they shouldn't. But they do beat the Jaguars in Week 7. Week 8, the Denver Broncos come into town. Give me the Jaguars in this one. It is very, very hard for a West Coast or a mountain team to travel to the East Coast. I don't have the stats for mountain time zone to East Coast, but from West Coast to East Coast, it's like 60% winning percentage. It's not very good. Or 60% losing percentage, I should say, not very good. Speaking of West Coast to East Coast, the Las Vegas Raiders come to Jacksonville. Give me the Jaguars. Go from that desert heat to the sunny heat in Florida, because it matters. Well, they're in a dome, so whatever, right? Jaguars win Week 9. Week 10, Jaguars come to Kansas City. Give me my Chiefs. Not even a chance. Give me my Chiefs. Week 11, bye, right? Man, I love that NSYNC song. Bye. Ravens coming to town, taking on the Jaguars. 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to take the home team after a bye. Well, guess what? 1 out of 10 times, I take the road team after a bye. Give me the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are just too much for the Jaguars this season. As you guys heard last night, I was talking highly of Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson isn't going to have a very good game this game. They're going to win it on the ground, just not without Lamar Jackson. Week 13, we saw my man One Pride 40 in the chat earlier tonight. Jaguars travel to Detroit to Ford Field. I work for Ford. To take on the Detroit Lions. Did you guys know that the Detroit Lions had the highest paid offense in the NFL? Did you know that? More than the Rams, more than the Buccaneers, more than the Buffalo Bills, more than the Kansas City Chiefs, more than the Miami Dolphins. The highest paid offense doesn't get it done versus the Jaguars. Give me the Jaguars Week 13. The Lions are struggling, at this point. Week 14, I do have the Titans beating the Jaguars. Week 15, the Cowboys come into Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Dak Prescott, Tony Pollard, Zeke Elliott, CeeDee Lamb. Too much for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Too much for them. Week 16, rematch of week number 1. Top 2 quarterbacks in that 2021 NFL draft, right? pretty boy, Trevor Lawrence, taking on Zach Wilson. Thursday night game. Give me the Jets. It's going to be cold. Going to be nasty. Might be snowing. From Florida to New York, that just sucks. Give me the Jets. Week 17. As much as the Week 5 matchup was impressive, Week 17 matchup is going to be that much more impressive when the Jacksonville Jaguars travel to Houston to take on the Texans. This game's not going to matter, so they're going to be playing for heart and soul. They're going to be playing for contracts. Trevor Lawrence is going to be playing for that fifth-year option. Granted, he's only in second year, but he's going to be playing for that fifth-year option. Davis Mills is going to prove that he is the quarterback in Houston, even though he's just a placeholder. Give me Houston in this Sunday game, Week 17. Week 18, Titans coming to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Give me the Jaguars in that one. Given the Jaguars a 6-11 record this season. Not terrible, right? Not terrible, considering the Titans were 7-10. So, hey, positive. Titans won the division last year. You're only a game behind them, making strides, making improvement. But